If you love animals, you will likely know about Animal Lovers League, one of Singapore's pioneer animal welfare groups. And if you read the news, you will see that there has been a saga surrounding this group. Watch this to the end if you are confused over the multiple news reports. So, for a start, you need to know what Animal Lovers League is. If you're not aware, there are numerous animal welfare groups that advocate for animal rights and also protect them by rescuing them and then rehoming them by looking for adopters. For example, I know of a few cat lovers who will go around rescuing cats, like bringing cats that might be in danger to their home and then posting online to look for adopters. Many of these cat lovers will just bear all the cost themselves out of love for cats, and sometimes, when no one adopts the cats, they'll release them in a safe environment or just keep them in their house. They are usually one-man show who loves cats a lot. I can vouch for that because I know a few of them, and they are really obsessed with ensuring that they can provide a good life for cats struggling on the streets, paying lots of money from their own pocket to rescue and treat vulnerable cats. One cat rescuer I know is a rich retired auntie who spent her retirement money just on rescuing cats. And since they have never posted their kind deeds online, no one knows what they have done. So here's a shout out to all these unsung heroes. You know who you are. And of course, there are bigger organizations that do this at a huge scale, whereby instead of keeping the cats in their own house and managing the cats themselves, they will have a huge place, and the place will be run by volunteers. These are animal welfare groups, and some groups focus on just one type of animals, like cats, while some groups focus on a few types of animals. The costs are usually borne through public donations. So, Animal Lovers League is one of these animal welfare groups, and they have both cats and dogs and keep the animals in a rented facility. Animal Lovers League was founded back in 2002 with its status then as a society. They were previously in Pasir Ris Farmway and moved to the Animal Lodge in Tengah in March 2018, occupying 10 units. Just for info, these are huge places meant just to keep animals like cats or dogs and are far away from any residential or commercial zones. The Animal Lodge is run by the Animal and Veterinary Service, so basically, it's kind of like them renting a place from the government to house rescue animals. Animal Lovers League was then registered as a charity from 30 January 2015. So, what happened? If you are looking to advertise your business in this channel, we can help you. There are guaranteed views and many big brands have trusted us. Just click on the link in the description. On 8 December 2025, AVS suddenly held a media briefing. Well, it might not be that sudden for some, so watch on and you will understand. For a start, AVS stated that Animal Lovers League owned a total of 53 months rent. That's over 4 years of unpaid rent. According to volunteers, that comes out to about $500,000. However, AVS has been trying to help them, like giving them more time to pay via an installment plan. In fact, AVS even let them renew their lease when the lease for 10 units expired last December. They allow a renewal of 8 units until June this year so as to nudge them in the right direction towards downsizing and to help them manage their resources. And that was renewed again to August 2025. However, AVS did not allow any further renewal, and it's not just due to rental arrears. There were some strong allegations about mismanagement. Apparently, it's alleged that AVS has been receiving reports from volunteers about the health and welfare of the animals at Animal Lovers League since December last year. AVS, through its inspections, found that sick animals had not received prompt and adequate medical care. The director of AVS said many animals also show signs of fear, anxiety, and stress, as well as insufficient provision of daily essential resources such as feeding and watering points and litter boxes. They have spoken to Animal Lovers League, but there was no progress. In fact, AVS even offered to take over the animals. And it's not just AVS that spoke about the mismanagement. Earlier this year, 25 volunteers from Animal Lovers League submitted an appeal letter to the authorities, saying how potential adopters were turned away and how external help from other welfare groups was rejected, while speaking of the disengagement of the owners of Animal Lovers League. There were also allegations of mismanagement, like failure to seek timely veterinary treatment for sick animals that resulted in more deaths than adoptions at the shelter. Photos provided by the volunteers also showed malnourished animals. Some volunteers even spent their own money on vet fees, animals' food, and staff wages. In addition, other than rental arrears, volunteers said they have accumulated large vet views at the number of vet clinics in Singapore, totaling almost $300,000. In Animal Lovers League social media, they have been actively soliciting donations for food and vet bills. In the meantime, AVS will be working to develop a long-term plan for the care and rehoming of Animal Lovers League animals to ensure their health and welfare. The Commissioner of Charities is also looking into the governance and administration due to feedback from the public. It's unknown what's next, so if you want to know more, do subscribe to us. To know more about the misconception of cats in Singapore, watch this. Thank you for spending almost 5 minutes with me. I really appreciate it and hope you learned something.